Hi everyone, I've had some requests for a tutorial on this automatic item dispenser from my over-engineering episode 5 video. But the thing I don't like about this design is if you wanted to install it in a wall, it doesn't look very good at all. So I've made a new version which you can install flush with a wall, and it works the same way. You push, turns it on, push, turns it off. And it only takes one block further back, so I think it's a good compromise. So let's see how to build it. We're going to start with the front face. And we're going to put a button just to the side of the dispenser. And on the back, on the block above the dispenser, we're going to put a lever and turn it on. So this design relies on the fact that a dispenser that is powered will actually trigger anytime there's a redstone update next to it. So by just placing and breaking this redstone there, we're actually triggering that dispenser. So what we're going to end up with is a clock behind it that just provides those redstone updates as fast as we can and fire the dispenser as fast as we can. Behind this button, we're going to create a monostable circuit, and that's going to form the basis of a T flip-flop that's going to activate and deactivate our clock for us. So we've got the button going straight into a repeater that'll power both this block with a torch on it and this redstone at the bottom here, going into a repeater set to 3. And both that repeater and this torch will power this redstone, and that'll have a torch on it as well. So that is a monostable circuit which will create a 1-tick pulse when we push the button. The clock itself that's going to be activating our dispenser is just going to be 2 single-tick repeaters connected with redstone. And it's actually going to be this redstone right here flickering on and off that will be triggering our dispenser. So what we want to be able to do is turn this clock on and off at will. So what we're going to do is dig down 3 blocks right in front of this repeater and put a sticky piston with a block on it. I'm going to use glass here just so you can see, and then a piece of sand on that. So if we dig down here and put redstone along here, when this torch flickers a single tick pulse, it will cause the piston to push this glass block to this position and leave it there, which will push the sand up and allow the clock to go around. At the same time, this single tick pulse will be injected into the clock, starting it. And when it goes again, it'll turn off, like drop the sand down, and it'll stop. But there's only one problem at the moment, which is this is connected to this. So every time this clock comes around and goes around, it's going to be triggering that piston. And the easy solution for that is to make that block glowstone. Because glowstone allows the signal to come up but not down, it means that when this signal comes around the clock like this, it won't go down here and trigger the piston every time. So that's it, we're done. Let's try it out. It seems to be working well. So that button causes the monostable circuit to push this glass block up like that and start the clock as well. And you'll notice that this signal is not going down this glowstone, which is exactly what we wanted. And when we turn it off, it'll drop it back down and stop the entire process. One thing you'll probably notice is that when you do turn it off, it will dispense an extra item. And that's actually because this button itself is so close to the dispenser, it itself causes a block update next to the dispenser. So the very first one that actually gets dispensed is due to the button being pushed, and the last one being dispensed is actually due to the button popping back out after it's been pressed. So that's it. You've got your fully automatic dispenser. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.